I've been given a list of calls that I've been asked to make, and I just wanted to see if you might have a strategy for
Okay.
how to approach it. It's so we have a current forklift that's just gone on a promotional sale.
Okay.
So been given a list of everybody that in the last 4 years received a quote and didn't buy. I don't know who they are because I'm new to the territory. I don't know who the people are to talk to, or why they didn't buy, or what the issue was, or if there is an issue. So I'm just basically wanting to strategize from an ESP perspective. But the goal of the call obviously is to see if they're interested. It's a salesy call.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to make it less salesy and ask some questions. Yeah, just basically a list to go through and see if they might still be interested now that this forklift that they looked at, say 2 years ago, is now actually on sale. Are you still interested? Are you still looking?
How long?
How would you approach that?
How many people are on this list? Is it an extensive list?
About 25, so it's not huge.
Okay. All right. I would still maybe attack it even if it was a huge list. And here's the thing. I'd almost say, just thinking about this as you presented it to me, that you're saying they looked at the lift before, yes?
Yeah, they've received a quote. They were interested enough to get a full quote and some sort of a phone call presentation, perhaps, or at least emailed to them in the past. But it could be a couple of years.
Okay.
Now.
So I don't know if we need to do a traditional hook like a cold call hook, because this is somebody that looked at that piece of equipment and passed on it. But here's what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to call them and go, hey, we've got the forklift on special. Do you want it? Because it's just going to devalue the forklift. So I would call them and I would say something like, hey, something came up in our inventory, and because of the fact that you were looking at a specific piece of equipment a couple years ago, I wanted to get your opinion on something, right? I wanted to get your opinion on something, okay? And then they're going to probably call you back because it's their ego. They want to give their opinion. And then the wording that I would use on the special, hey, I have a list here. I've only got 25 names on it of people kind of in a VIP category or come up with something, right? There's a lot of people that looked at this, but I wanted to reach out to you because I know you had looked at this ahead of time. I have some very incredible pricing on this where we're able to cover, because of some relationships that we have with the manufacturer, we're able to cover a significant portion of the cost on that, lowering, your cost of ownership there. I want to just reach out to you personally and give you first right of refusal. See, huge difference between it's on sale and I wanted to reach out to you personally and give you first right of refusal. First right of refusal is, hey dude, I only have a limited amount of these, and because of our relationship with the manufacturer, we're not discounting it. We're covering 20%. The manufacturer's working with us. I'm going to pick up 20% of the cost of ownership. Is much better than saying it's on sale for 20% off, right? We're going to cover that. We've got a relationship with the manufacturer. I wanted to give you first right of refusal because we have a very limited amount of these, and I wanted to reach out to you personally, see if it makes sense to get this in there, right? If they're like, well, no, I'm not sure. Got it. What's a good next step? Well, I mean, we would need to think about it because we're looking at this, or they might go, don't need it anymore. But if they need to think about it, now you've positioned yourself with first right of refusal to go, totally understand. I just want to be crystal clear on something, okay? We have a very limited amount of these, and it's a very specific relationship that we have with the manufacturer that's allowing us to get them over to you at that limited price. The likelihood that we are going to sell out of every single one of our allotment that we can offer at this price is 100%. Okay, the probability that I'm going to be out of these a lot sooner than later, like it could happen as soon as tomorrow, where I don't have any SKUs left at this price, is extremely high. Now here's Matt Easton versus, come on, you got to grab this while supplies last. You're going to do the opposite of that and say, Sheldon, as long as you're okay with that, I'm okay with that. And if we miss out on these, I will always work with you, down the road, whether it's on this, anything. I'll always work with you and get you the next best price on whatever you guys need down the road, right? But I just wanted to make sure that you were aware of the likelihood that, these are going away at that price is 100%. The minute you start to go, hey, these are going to be gone, right? We can't wait. As long as you're okay with that, I'm okay with that. They go, oh, no, I'm not okay with that. I want it at that price. Or they'll definitively tell you, hey, I don't need it, give it to somebody else, right? Thank you. And then if they say that, thank you so much, right? Thank you so much for being honest. You're really helping out another company on that. I really appreciate that. I'm going to take you off the list on this one, and then I owe you one in the future. Thank you for being honest with me. Because again, that's helping you, right? What we don't want to have is a bunch of people that you call, 25 of them to be exact, because that's the list, just hey, these are on sale, and then you don't know anything. I want a definitive answer if they want it or they don't. That's where you're going to say, I wanted to reach out to you personally because of our relationship with you and the fact that you looked at this machine 24 months ago. I wanted to give you first right of refusal. Just had a conversation with the manufacturers on this. I'm able to give a select number of these where between us and the manufacturer, we're covering whatever it is, 20%, 10%, 5%, 40% of the cost of ownership on our end. So whoever gets this is getting it at a pretty significant reduction in price. I wanted to give you guys first right of refusal, right? Does it make sense for us to put your name on this one? I got to think about it. Got it. What's a good next step? Or what's a good next step for me? I want to make sure I'm clear. The likelihood that these are going to be gone is 100%. I cannot hold it. And I do have other people below you on the list that I have to, I'm obligated to reach out to. As long as you're okay with that, I'm okay with that. There's just a better way to run through that.
Hey, Matt.
Yep.
What's the nicest thing you've done for salespeople?
The nicest thing I've done for salespeople, I think we should do it right now. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give them the closing mini masterclass. It's normally $300. You're going to cover the cost. It's coming out of your pocket. Heather's going to cover all the cost for you. I want you to click the link here. I will get you the closing mini masterclass. You're going to close more deals. You're going to make more money. You're going to have more fun. Things are going to be great for you. And she's picking up the tab. You're welcome. She's picking up the tab. Click the link. I'll see you on the other side.